Listen, make sure you like this video as you are coming in. Make sure you like it. Thank you. What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New. And honey, I am back in the building. Listen, now what is going on? With Miss Wanda telling True T to drop the case. Now y'all know True T ain't gonna do that. Okay? That's a strong sister, honey. Okay? She is gonna do what she wanna do. And I don't blame her. You know, you do you. But yeah, I guess her and Maurice got some ongoing case. Miss Wanda wants True T to, what she say? Yeah, you should team up with your enemies. And yeah, girl, I got some information for you. What you got for her, Miss Wanda? What do you have for her? You ain't got nothing. And it look like you bored. The show need to hurry up and come back. Wanda is bored out in these streets. Because, honey, she is out here being a agent of chaos, okay? Creating so much destruction. Okay? It's a mess. Now, y'all, who was Wanda talking about when she was saying, she tried to piggyback off of Nene saying, close your legs to married men. She was like, these people need to close their legs to married women. So was that a dig at Marcella because Marcella is married? I know she was dragging Marcella, talking about, you know, Marcella go the other way and it's okay to like cootie cat. You just can't have my cat. I said, oh Lord, it's too much. It is too much. Listen. Let's see what the people think about Miss Wanda. Miss Wanda is a hot ass mess. Carlos King, how is you paying this woman? Okay, they done took the damn food stamps away, so we know you're not doing that. Sunflower seeds. Okay, what else? Is she gonna have her own dressing room at the reunion, honey? He gonna help her get something. You know it don't take much, right? To please Miss Wanda. But let's see what the peoples... Yes, honey, the peoples. Let's see what the peoples think about this. One person says Wanda loves to pretend as if she has power to make things happen. Yeah, this whole thing with... Yeah, True T, girl, I could get with you, you know, and give you information if you drop this situation with Maurice and child, a mess. Another person, I knew it would be a matter of time before the snakes turned on each other. Mad Day is here. Another person says, all of them need to do better. SMH, they are all too old for this mess. Another person says, Wanda is so vile and evil. Another person says, I hope that blogger, True T, ignores Wanda. She needs to mind her own business. Another person says, Wanda doing all that talking because Love and Marriage Huntsville is coming back this month. Carlos King has Wanda up to this mess. We are not watching that show. Blackout, Love and Marriage Huntsville. Another person says, I have totally checked out of all of Carlos King's productions. I see it just as slimy as ever. Someone should call the DHR and report that representative who chose to go for an investigation because they are a fan of this snake. Wow. True T must be on Maurice's neck. Ignore Wanda and stay on it. Another person says, we all know that True T is not going for that. As much money and time that they have put into it. Furthermore, it is the principle, in my opinion. Another person says, Wanda's truck must be broken down again and she must not be filming because she's hot on these YouTube streets again. Another person says, this is for everyone who has an opinion. This is mine. Wanda hasn't been sued yet, and people love to throw rocks and hide their hands. This is precisely why I have a legal team behind me. People are weirdos. People can sue for anything, but what's hella dumb is all of the evidence of them threatening others, then claiming victim. Another person says, as an older woman, I stopped watching the True T drama because I found it distasteful. Here is Wanda encouraging it to continue. Is it really her purpose for being here? It's sad to see how little she's matured. Yeah, she ain't matured. Okay, she was glad when Melody left. Okay? She was glad when Melody left. That way she could come back and act a fool. Okay? And Carlos King brought her back. Soon as Melody quit, it was like, yep, Wanda is in. And it's almost as if all the drama and the bullshit that she caused, it was just like, yeah, it was okay, you know, what Miss Wanda did. We only took her off the show because of Melody, you know? So, yeah, it's crazy. Another person says, with friends like these, you don't need enemies. They were never friends with each other. They only were friends to bring Melody down. That part. But since it ain't working, look how God is working. He's making them turn on these children. That's all they're doing over there, is turning on each other, fighting for storylines. Melody don't have that because she's not even on the stupid show anymore. All they do is bring her name up, because her name still rings bells in Huntsville, because she's really that girl in real life. I know that's right, honey. Absolutely. Okay. My daughter ain't no hood bugger. She ain't no hood bugger. She not ghetto and nasty and rude like Wanda. You got a dark soul, Miss Van. You got a real black soul. You know Latifah is. Latifah would not want Miss Robinson, honey, to talk about her mammy. But here I am, talking about your mammy, girl. Listen. Another person says, Wanda trying to make a deal to get the lawsuit with Maurice dropped speaks volumes. It makes me think he's afraid of losing. Why is he in drama with the content creators? Okay, like, just take accountability for the stuff that you do wrong, Mellow Yellow. But that's what I don't like about Maurice or Marceau. They never admit when they're wrong. They always, and especially Maurice, with him being an attorney, he's very delusional, right? And he feels like he's always right. I think he has T.I.'s birthday. I just want y'all to think about T.I., right? I love T.I.'s music, but he's an ignorant fool too, okay? You know that superior attitude. You know how T.I. be using all them big words, okay? You know how T.I. think he know everything? You can they both got the same birthday, I believe, okay? So, yeah, they birds of a feather, honey, okay? Another person says True T has been taken off of YouTube. She is also being investigated for misconduct. What is Wanda talking about? Another person says True T is on YouTube and they can't investigate a person they don't know. Another person says, I guess what you're saying is true. True T's page is gone. Is it gone again, guys? Y'all put it in the comments. Let me know. And y'all write these goddamn sentences in a better way. God damn. Shit, I gotta add the verb, the pronoun, the adjective, god damn it, the goddamn period, the goddamn question mark. I gotta do too much. Listen, I'm trying to be on my soft life, okay? I want to be a soft creator, honey, okay? That's what I want, okay? Another person says, hate to say it, but you got to feel bad for Tisha and her children. Having this woman for a mother, I wouldn't let her nowhere close to my house or around my children. It's too late. Latifah is a fool. She's a mess. She's delusional. She don't never take accountability and responsibility for her behavior. And I know, because I have relatives like this, where when your mother is so fucked up and she can't tell you when you wrong, she don't admit when she's wrong, you can't have nothing to do with them type of people, because they don't see the error of their ways. So they don't feel like they need to change shit. They feel like they are victims and they are entitled to you. Okay, and the demon seeds that was in my family thought they was going to be in my life. You motherfuckers ain't good enough to be in Miss Robinson's life. We got standards, okay? Look, and if we didn't have them before, we got them now, goddammit, okay? Shit, okay? Don't blow up my spot. Oh, so let's shake a bone and get the hell on. We got this lady that says she's a family member of the Braxton. She's a cousin. And she says all this stuff that's playing out is really true about them. Tawanda is so jealous of Tony and Tamar. So is Trina, you know. And then I've been listening to other people. They talking about Trina's male identified because she's taken up for Gabe instead of having her nieces back. Yeah, it's really sad. The whole family is sick. You got Tony on the damn screen, honey. Tony Braxton, honey, the star. Okay, the heavyweight, okay, of the crew. Okay. We got her lying and acting a fool and being married to Birdman, and ooh, child, it's a mess. It's so ghetto. It's so rude. We got people calling out Tamar because Tamar said that the sisters affected her business. She never mentioned, you know, our niece deserves to tell her story. Like, she wasn't like passionate about helping the niece, because if she would have been really like passionate and forthright about helping the niece, she would have said, well, Ashley deserves the right to tell her story. How dare you all send a cease and desist? And Tamar, you know who sent the cease and desist. It was your brother. Even the family attorney has came out. So this whole situation is a mess. Let's listen to this family member, you guys, of the Braxtons. Okay, listen. Let's see what she got to say, honey.
I'm going to say my little 2 cents on the Braxtons because, as you all may well know, my last name is Braxton, and yes, those are my cousins. I'm going to say this. Tawanda has always been jealous of Tony and Tamar. Tawanda has always been seen in the background as the background singer. So when it comes to the spotlight and the income and the money, there you have it. Pure jealousy. And everything goes all the way back and starts back with the head of the household.
Miss Evelyn.
They were taught. Everything that you see these young ladies do on screen.
Y'all remember what Miss Evelyn would tell Tony? She would make her feel guilty about her success. Don't forget your sisters. Everything is about your sisters. You know, make sure the sisters get a record deal. She just never could celebrate Tony, you know. And I feel like once Miss E passes, then for some reason I feel like they're all going to break away and stop talking to each other. And they really need to do that now, because the Braxtons are a primary example of you don't owe your family. You don't owe your family like loyalty. You don't. Not if they're bringing you down. Not if they're stealing from you. They demand, you know, money from you. Like Tawanda talking about Tamar like a dog and then constantly begging her for money. Tamar put all that money down on her house, the $35,000. Tawanda added it to the bankruptcy. It's like, girl, you is a schemer. And a long time ago, there's a video, if I find it, it's when the Braxtons had first came out. Tamar had mentioned that you can't trust Tawanda. She always like stealing stuff and just, you know, that person, sticky fingers, just always end up stealing a wig, a little piece of makeup, a little $5-10 here. Tawanda was that person allegedly for the family. So let's listen to what this cousin has to say. Because I felt like, ooh, child, this is confirmation.
At all. True, I got stories and stories of family reunions. This ain't for cameras at all. This is exactly how they act. Tawana has always been the messy and sneaky one, her and Trina. They have always been messy and sneaky. Their whole entire lives, this is how they are. And they've always been jealous of Tony and Tamar. Tony being the oldest, Tamar being the baby girl. They have always been jealous.
I believe it.
And for the simple fact that your sister paid your down payment and you continue to keep dragging her and keep dragging her, watch what Tamar do.
Child, what y'all think of that? In other news, honey, we have Mr. Offset, child. It's a mess. Okay, it's a mess. He owe all this money in back taxes. So we got Offset is reportedly not impressed with Cardi's $10 million offer. He wants half of her money because he helped build the brand. You didn't do shit. If you built a brand, you built a brand on cheating on your wife and destroying her self-esteem and putting her in a burning house. You was an agent of chaos. These niggas is something else. They would cheat on you, put your health at risk, lie to you. Okay, and then want your money. That's why I can't be getting married to you niggas. I can't be doing all that. Okay? That's why marriage don't sound good. But don't you want to be my wife? Don't you want to be my forever? Hell no. It sounds like a prison sentence, honey. Miss Robinson trying to hold something. And I can't hold nothing in prison. Okay. Niggas though, and y'all women, some of y'all, because some of y'all in some positive relationships, right? But it's some women that really fall for that because they want to get married and they want this fairy tale. And you can have somewhat of a fairy tale, but you got to be with a fairy tale type of nigga, not somebody that got you in a burning house doing all this cheating, lying, slinging dick, honey. The man she with now, he got other bitches pregnant. Cardi, that is not a good look. It's not. I could see another woman pregnant, and I really can't see that, but I have to allow it because of Cardi B and, look, is she the drama girl? It looked like it, shit. Okay, all this shit going on, but I wouldn't give off cheat not a motherfucking thing. Okay? He wants half because he helped build the brand. Meanwhile, Cardi's team is gearing up to drop receipts proving she did it on her own. Cardi is just likable. Even though she's toxic as hell. Okay? She's toxic. She's ratchet. She ghetto, a little bit hood. Cardi is that girl and she's likable. And that's what it takes to win. Okay? So he need to get off his ass and go get him some money. And he was jealous of her. And when a man is jealous of you, what is he going to do? He will cheat on you. He will embarrass you. Okay? Because he's lazy as fuck and he doesn't want to put in the work. And it's easier to be a coward to try to destroy your life. That's what a miserable motherfucker will do. And I would know. Because I done had several of you motherfuckers. You tried to blow out Miss Robinson's candles, but a bitch is still here, and a bitch ain't gonna stop, okay? So you know you that bitch when they keep coming for you. That's how you know you that bitch. Yeah, I need to sabotage her. I need to lie on her. I need to attach myself to her email. You look stupid as fuck. Faggoty and raggedy as fuck. Okay? Bitch, go build your own brand. Go do your own thing. You'll never catch the queen doing any of that. Never. Never. I will not step off my throne and throw tomatoes with you. What Mariah say to Quiet? I will not get off my chariot. Not the chariot, honey. Okay, where is Mariah and her funny ass? Pressure wash this motherfucker. Oh my God. I gotta go back and watch this shit. Okay? This divorce just turned into war over the empire. And he's bitter. She's pregnant by another man. But get over it, motherfucker. And Cardi, you should have been cheating on that nigga. You should have been putting his ass through there. Okay? You should have been did it. Especially if you go stay. I prefer you leave if somebody is cheating and you don't like how they're treating you. But yeah, if you go stay, you might as well play. What are we doing? Because anything else goes against you and they want to ruin your self-esteem, break you down, put you in lowest terms, have you questioning and doubting yourself. So they can what? Control. Control is the new love for these niggas. These toxic niggas. Okay? So, yeah. Let's see what the people think about this. One person says She was being nice, offering that. He better take that and pay those taxes before he ends up with nothing. What a loser. Another person, she was literally on stage performing in front of millions when he proposed. Another person says, I don't hear women saying, stay out of them folks' business. Ma'am, stay out of them folks' business. This is a man saying that. Shut your ass up. Another person says, these niggas in the comments talking about pay that man. I wouldn't pay him shit. Shit, have Offset jumped. Okay. Nigga, I know where you stay. I know where you live. Y'all go and get off cheat. Go get about 3-4 niggas. Okay? Play around the football with that nigga. Tag you it, nigga. That's what we could do with off cheat. Off cheat is delusional. He's despicable. I like some of his music. He killed it on Jealousy with Cardi B. I love that song from the both of them. And I honestly didn't know he could spit like that. Shit, I always thought it was Takeoff that was the star in Migos. He still is the star to me. Rest in peace to him. But yeah, off cheat. No morals, values, integrity. Just nothing. Just trash. That's why it's not good to attach yourself, you guys, to men like that. So hopefully Cardi has learned her lesson. It looked like she over there learning another lesson with the Stefan guy. Because he got all these bitches pregnant and it's too many. I don't like that. I don't like that, but yeah. It's a mess. It's a mess.